Hey, it's WB Trading Cards here, and today we are back with another squad builder for the Match Attax 15-16 collection. Now, I have already done the best possible team in this collection, so if you haven't already seen that, then please do check it out. But today, what we're going to be building is the most powerful team in the collection. So on their power stat, as you can see, just take this card as an example. There is their power stat. It's one of the 6 mini stats. And yeah, so we are going to be building a team with 3 subs and 11 starting players, as always. And by the way, this team does not add up to 100 million, it's way over that. But anyway, let's get started without further ado. We'll start off on the bench, and our first bench player, of course, we can't have more than 3 forwards on the pitch, so we had to have 2 on the bench. First of those is Wayne Rooney with 92 on his power. That's Wayne Rooney Gold Limited Edition there. The second position is taken up by a goalkeeper in Chelsea's recently returned from injury, Thibaut Courtois. 94 on power for him, 99 as his defence stat, and he is a man of the match card. We then do have sub number 3, and this one has 94 power, so the same as Courtois. It is 100 club Harry Kane, as you can see, 100 on attack, 94 on power, massively upgraded stats on his base card, so it's a bit of an uneven playing field. But anyway, he does take up the 3rd position on the subs bench. And now we do move on to the starting 11, and we do start off with a very high power stat of 97 on this Adrian man of the match card, the Spaniard for West Ham. And his 97 on power is his best stat on his entire card. He's also rated 95 on defence as well. Of course, how man of the matches actually work, and some of you may not know this, the best stats, so in this case Adrian, his best stat is 85 on his base card. That's for his defence, out of defence and attack. That gets upgraded by 10, so it turns to 95. His worst stat of those two only gets upgraded by 5, so that goes up from 1 to 6. And then his best mini stat, which in this case was actually power, 87 on the base card, 97 on the man of the match, and then the rest all get upgraded by 5. But yeah, Adrian does take up the 1st position in our starting 11. And then we start off the defence with the worst power stat in the entire team. It's just 90 for Alexander Kolarov. Of course, I say just 90, but that just shows the quality of this team in terms of power, really. 85 on defence for him. He takes up our left-back spot. And then for our first centre-back position, we do go from the worst power stat in the team to the worst stats out of defence and attack in the team. Although Robert Huth does have 93 on power on his man of the match card, he's only rated at 80 on his defence. So yeah, lowest in the team, but still very strong on power with 93. And then for our second centre-back, we do have our second 100 club of the team. It is Vincent Kompany with 96 on power, so that is the best the second best that we have seen so far in this team after Adrian. And now we move on to the right back, and this is a slight drop again, down to 93, the same as Robert Huth. It is Branislav Ivanovic. Now he's a bit of an interesting one because his base card is actually rated 90 on defence, and usually man of the match get upgraded by 10, but obviously they didn't want Ivanovic as a 100 club, and you can see why after his performances this season. But yeah, only 99, so only upgraded by 9, and his power is 93. Tackle is also his best stat, same as Kompany, but still with very strong power as well. As we now go on to the midfield, and again we have quite a weak power on the scheme of this team. It is Cesc Fabregas and Nemanja Matic, their duo card, midfield duo for Chelsea. Pass is their best stat, and power is actually only their joint 3rd best stat, just showing really the all-round quality of this card. And then playing in the centre of the park, we do have another duo card, but this time for Manchester City. Yaya Toure and Fernandinho, the midfield duo with 88 on attack, 84 on defence, and then 95 on power, so that is actually their best stat on their card there. 95 on power, but all of the rest of their stats are above 80 as well, so really a top quality card here going into the centre of the park. And then as our final midfielder, we do have the most powerful player in the collection. Unsurprisingly, it is Eden Hazard. Higher stats than any other card, joint with the Mastercard, but we don't really count that. But higher stats than any other card really, and it's no surprise that he takes up the number 1 spot in terms of highest power. And now we move on to the forwards, and what a lineup of beasts we have now. We start off with the worst of them, which is actually Diego Costa. As you can see, 97 power, and he is our worst forward. And then heading up the attack, we have got Christian Benteke, the new Liverpool signing, and power is also his best stat at 98. And he also does have 90 on attack as well, so a very strong card in general, but Benteke up front is something to be reckoned with. And then finally, we do have another 98 rating on power, so of course these two are the most powerful players in the collection, apart from the 101, so really the strongest as rated by Match Attax. And he does also have 98 on power, but 95 this time, and a pretty decent value for money at 13.5 million as well. But yeah, he does take up the final spot in the team, and there you have it. That is the most powerful team in the Match Attax 2015-2016 trading card collection. Please do suggest in the comments what squad I should build next, and also if you did enjoy the video, please do smash that thumbs up button, and I'll see you next time.